I want to know what's going on here right now. Who are you and why are you suddenly sending me an angry text demanding an explanation for something? Oh, wait a second. Is this Noble, Wayne's younger sister? Yeah, and who do you think you are? Well, I think I'm Sophie, the woman who's engaged with your brother Wayne. That's not what I meant. How can you be so dense? I'm asking you, who do you think you are marrying my brother? You're way too ugly for him. Ugly? Yeah, that's what I said. You're ugly. When I heard he was engaged, I didn't hear a name, so I figured he got engaged to Amy like he was supposed to. But then I saw the pictures from when you came by my house, and I was horrified. Like, what is a woman this ugly doing holding hands with my brother? I can't believe this is happening. I'll bet his sense of beauty must have gone haywire from spending so much time around hotties like me and Amy. Our gorgeous feminine forms fried his beauty circuits. That's the only way he would marry an ugly fatty. Poor Wayne. He was cursed with having the cutest sister in the world. I hate to interrupt your narcissistic ramblings, but did you just call me ugly? A bunch of times? That's pretty impolite to say, at least. And who is this Amy person you keep bringing up? Is she a friend of yours? All you need to know is that she is the best girl and the only girl for Wayne. Break up with him right now. He is marrying Amy, and that is final. I will not take no for an answer. And if I say no, you can't. You are breaking up with him and never seeing him again. Can I at least ask why? Because I'm terrified that he's going to catch whatever disease you have that made you this ugly. My, oh my, what an interesting person you are. I have a disease that made me ugly? That's original, but somewhat uninspired. Anyway, I don't care if you're his sister, his mom, his neighbor, or anyone else. Don't interfere in our relationship ever again. I'm not trying to interfere. I'm telling you that it's over. Right. Well, I can see that nothing good will come out of talking to you. I'll just have to take this matter up with Wayne. He's better equipped to handle you than I am. Oh my God, Sophie! Are you really gonna run crying to my brother for help? How pathetic. Seriously, everything about you disgusts me. I know that you're just after Wayne for his dashing good looks and money. And I'm gonna make him see you for what you really are. Did you just say your brother has dashing good looks? That's pretty weird, not gonna lie. In any case, I'm done talking to you for now. Hey, Wayne, I just had an unexpected conversation with your sister. Did you give her my phone number?
Huh? Nah, I know better than to do that. Uh-oh. I think it actually might have been my mom who did it. I'm sorry, I should have told Mom to keep your phone number a secret. I guess she just texted you about something stupid then?
Yeah, you can say that again. She called me ugly. Many, many times.
What?
Her words were, quote, "I saw the pictures from when you came by my house and I was horrified. Like, what is a woman this ugly doing holding hands with my brother? I'm terrified that he's gonna catch whatever disease you have that made you this ugly." And so on.
I don't believe this! This is too much even for her. She can't talk to my fiancé like that.
I remember that back when we first talked about introducing me to your parents, you seemed kind of reluctant to actually take me to your parents' house. You said something about your sister being a bit of a problem. I didn't know what you meant then, but good grief, I sure know now.
I was hoping to keep her from you for as long as possible. My parents spoiled her rotten ever since she was born. They always made me do everything for her. I even wrote a bunch of her essays for her in high school, but Noble apparently thought I was doing all that stuff willingly, and thanks to that misconception, she basically idolizes me now. It really, really sucks.
I'll bet. I only had one text exchange with her, and I was ready to start slamming my head into a wall. I can't imagine what it must have been like growing up with her. She talked like she thinks she gets to pick your wife for you. Do you know someone named Amy?
Amy? I had a classmate named Amy in high school. She works at a nearby restaurant now, but her and my sister used to be really close back in school. She practically treated Noble like she was her own little sister.
Let's get this question out of the way, shall we? Is she your ex-girlfriend?
No way! I swear, Sophie, she was just a classmate, nothing more.
Okay, I believe you.
Actually, you know what? I just remembered Noble started working with her at that restaurant recently. I wonder if the two of them are in on this together.
Well, according to Noble, Amy is the only woman who's good enough to be your wife.
Oh, for the love of... She's got to stop doing this to me! I am so sorry you had to deal with her, Sophie! When she started working at that restaurant, I thought it was a turning point in her life! Like she had never held a job before. I figured getting out into the real world would knock some sense into her, but she's only gotten worse and worse. She's causing me nothing but trouble.
Wait, you said this was her first job? Isn't she 24?
Yeah, and she hasn't worked a day in her life until recently. I've been trying to get my parents to push her to get a job for years now, but they say they want to give her time to find her own path in life.
Well, for better or for worse, it seems like she's found it.
Yeah, harassing my fiancé. To be brutally honest, I was strongly considering not even inviting my family to our wedding.
Well, we already sent out our invitation, so I guess you could always use it as an opportunity to leave them behind. We can move out of the city after we get married. Or out of the state.
Or out of the country. But yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I'm in. For now, though, you could just block her number. I'll talk to her for you.
I would really appreciate that, Wayne. Noble! What the hell is wrong with you? What's the matter, Sophie? Weren't you glad to see me? No, I was not glad to see you. I didn't invite you. Quite the contrary, actually. When Wayne told you to stay away from me, you acted like he was the one who was out of line. An argument ensued, and Wayne ended up telling you that you were not allowed to come. Is that right? We specifically told the venue staff that you were not allowed in the building. So, how did you even get in here? And more importantly, why did you throw a bucket of paint on me? Geez, calm down, you drama queen. I just wanted to see you with my own eyes so I could judge whether you were really worthy of marrying my brother or not. And I'm afraid to say that the results of my inspection were less than favorable for you. It's worse than I thought. With a face that ugly and a butt that fat, you don't even deserve to clean the floors that Wayne walks on. And how exactly does that lead to you throwing paint on me? Oh, that? I just felt so sorry for that poor dress of yours. It looked so sad having to touch your ugly, obese body, so I thought I'd cheer it up. What better way to cure your dress blues than to add a little red? Oh, aren't you clever? I know, right? In any case, no girl as ugly as you are is ever going to marry my brother. As his sister, it is my divine right and duty to keep you away from him. The only woman for Wayne is Amy. Come on, you're still going on about that. Okay, fine. Have it your way. The wedding is canceled. Yes! I did it! Amy's gonna be so happy. And you can pay the venue cancellation fee, the cleaning bill for the dress, and all the other expenses we'll incur because of you. Huh? Are you kidding? I'm not paying that. Are you stupid or something? You won't pay? Okay, then we'll just have to call the police then. Let's see what I can get you charged with. There's assault for dumping the paint on me, trespassing for entering the room I reserved privately without permission. I'll have to talk to a lawyer. I'm sure there are other things I can get you arrested for. Wait, cops? Charges? Lawyers? What are you talking about? Do I need to explain it? I didn't invite you, but you came anyway. Not only that, you threw paint on me! What part of that don't you understand? I never touched you, though. Throwing paint on someone is an assault. I am aware that you are very, very dumb and ignorant of the law. But, as they say, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. So, what do you say, Noble? Would you like me to call the police? If the police come looking for you, what will your parents think? Won't they be so disappointed that their precious daughter is a criminal? But this is all your fault. I told you not to marry my brother, didn't I? Yet you're still here today intending to have a wedding. I had every right to stop this wedding from happening. I did not ask for, nor do I need, your permission to marry Wayne. By the way, I already called the police. And I know you locked yourself in the bathroom to try and hide. What? The venue staff saw you dart straight into the bathroom down the hall as soon as you dumped that paint on me. Did you really think you could hide forever? Anyway, there's a staff member positioned directly outside the bathroom, so you're not getting out of there. Oh, and don't think about escaping through the window either. The venue security is surrounding the building as we speak. Oh no, you're right. I can see a shadow outside the window. I tried to run straight out the way I came in, but there was someone in the way. I thought I could hide in here until the coast was clear. That was exceptionally bad planning on your part. Although I am somewhat impressed that you were able to sneak in with a bucket of paint. But it's over, so hurry up and get out of there. We're going to have a good, long talk about your actions today. No way. You're just going to make me out to be the bad guy. You are the bad guy! There, you see, I was right. This isn't fair. You set me up, didn't you? You left that door unlocked on purpose to try and catch me. Well, I'm not letting you get away with it. Oh yeah? What are you going to do about it? I'm going to tell my brother you were mean to me. I'm the cutest girl he knows. He'll take my side for sure. I can't believe you're saying that unironically. I'm genuinely at a loss for words. Wayne, listen to me. Don't listen to anything Sophie says. I did it for you.
Are you actually claiming that you ruined my wedding for me? This is a whole new level of psychotic for you, Noble. You threw a bucket of paint on my fiancé the day of our wedding. I will never forgive you for this.
Wait, you're mad at me? But why? She's ugly? You don't want to marry her, do you? If you were seen standing at the altar with a grotesque, freakish, subhuman creature like her, you'll be humiliated. I had to put a stop to it. I had to protect you. And I did. I thought you'd be proud of me.
I never asked you to protect me. I told you not to come.
This doesn't make sense. You shouldn't be mad at me. Sophie must be blackmailing you. Or brainwashing you. There's no other explanation. It's obvious that Amy is the best woman out there for you.
Are you joking? Why would I marry her? She's your friend. I'm just an acquaintance. I don't like her. I have zero interest in her.
But Amy said she likes you. She told you so, right?
Yeah, and I turned her down, but she still kept hanging around me. This wasn't just a one-time thing either. She tried to get me to ask her out a bunch of times. Once even Mom and Dad were trying to get me to date her. I knew it had gone too far. I had to set her straight, hurt feelings be damned. Our parents, too. I made it clear to them that the woman I marry will be my choice and mine alone. If they kept trying to interfere in my love life, I would disown them. I knew that they wouldn't risk losing their relationship with me no matter how many times you kept pestering them.
Me?
Yes, you! I know that you were the one telling him to push me into dating Amy. They finally shut their big fat mouths and approved of my relationship with Sophie, though. The only person who hasn't given up is you!
But I love Amy. She's awesome. She got me hired into her restaurant in exchange for helping her have a shot with you. My only job is to fill the water pitchers up. I get paid minimum wage for that. Can you believe it? I don't have to work with customers at all. That should show you how much she loves me. And if she loves your little sister so much, imagine how much she loves you.
She doesn't love you. She's only using you as a tool to try and get with me. That's the only reason she's nice to you. It's really, really weird that you can't see that.
That's not true. She says I'm like a little sister to her. And she wants me to become her real little sister. Amy becoming my actual sister-in-law would be the best thing that's ever happened to me. That's why I'm working so hard to make it happen.
I don't believe it. Amy still hasn't given up even after all these years. What a pain. Look, you go and give Amy a message for me. I only have eyes for Sophie. I was never even interested in romance at all until I met her. I don't like Amy. I have no feelings for her. I have no interest in her. And I never will.
But why? She's beautiful. She's got everything you could want in a wife.
She once made me some homemade chocolate for Valentine's Day.
See? Isn't she sweet?
She put her hair in it. Deliberately.
She put her hair in it?
Yes! She's a psycho! Fortunately, I saw it before I ate it, but just the thought of her doing that is enough to make it hard to sleep at night. You keep talking about how beautiful she is, but looks don't mean a thing to me. If you ask me, both you and her have some of the ugliest personalities I've ever seen.
What? Did you just call me ugly? That's so mean. Just because you're mad doesn't mean it's okay to say such hurtful things to me.
I'll say it again and again and again. Your heart is ugly as sin. I hate you.
Wayne, please.
You are going to take responsibility for what you did today. You owe us $50,000 for canceling the wedding, as well as the expenses for Sophie's dress, the catering, and everything else.
You know I can't pay that much. I only have a part-time job.
That isn't my problem. You're an adult, so you're old enough for me to hold you accountable. I will never forgive you for what you did and said to Sophie. Not even if you got down on your knees and begged me for forgiveness.
Wayne, why do you like Sophie so much? What's so great about her that you're willing to turn against your own sister for her?
It's simple. She's the most beautiful, kindest, sweetest woman in the world, and I love her. Did you think I would be okay with you insulting the woman I love? I'm through with you. You're not my sister anymore.
Wayne, no. Sophie, what are you trying to do to me? What the... I could have sworn that I blocked you. Well, I'll just have to fix that. You didn't actually cancel the wedding? I had to go to my parents and beg them for money. I thought for sure I would need to borrow it from them. I even messaged a bunch of my friends to ask them if they could lend me money. Really? That's hilarious. No, it's not. Yeah, we ended up not canceling the wedding after all. There was a shower in the venue, and I used that to wash the paint off my face and hair. The venue also had some rental dresses available, which they were kind enough to let me use. I had to redo my makeup and barely made it on time, but here, all's well that ends well. I don't believe it. You lied to me. I know, and you bought it! And I don't regret anything. Your parents swooped down, picked you up, and went home. We got to hold the ceremony without you three sleazeballs mucking things up any more than you already did. It was such a lovely ceremony thanks to that. And you didn't call the cops on me either? I mean, if I called the cops, then we'd have to cancel the wedding for sure. Your brother and the venue security staff are all a bunch of really tough guys, so I figured they could handle you in the worst case scenario. Wayne seemed a little bit frustrated for the rest of the day, though, which was unfortunate. And whose fault was that, Noble? You! You tricked me! When I asked my friends for money, I had to explain the whole situation to them. I actually thought I was going to be arrested back then. Now everyone in the neighborhood knows exactly what happened at your wedding. I'll forever be remembered as the girl who threw paint on her brother's fiancé at their wedding. Well, it is true. Even Amy knows. And now she hates me. She said thanks to me messing up the plan, she'll never have a chance to be Wayne's girlfriend. But I was only doing what she told me to do. Amy told you to do that? Yeah. She said that if I could stop the wedding, then she'd still have a chance with Wayne. Ah, now I see what was going on. This was all Amy's plan. She was the one calling the shots. And you were just a pawn. Yeah, so it's not my fault. Can you tell that to Wayne for me? He blocked my phone number. Fixing your relationship with your brother isn't my responsibility. And it doesn't even matter who was calling the shots. It doesn't? But it's like you said, I was pawned. You were a pawn. If you were pawned, that would mean she gave you to a pawn shop as collateral on a... Oh, forget it. You wouldn't understand. What matters is that you threw paint on me and tried to ruin my wedding. Do you think everything would be all hunky-dory if your plan didn't succeed? Yeah, kinda. Well, you're wrong. I filed a police report against you, and I'm pressing charges. What? You can't do that to me. Do I need to explain this again? You broke the law. You threw paint on me. That fits the legal definition of assault. And you tried to ruin our wedding. You are in a lot of trouble, Noble, and you're going to pay. So that's what this is all about. You want me to pay you. You just want my money. No, I want you to be held responsible for your actions for once in your life. The fact that you'll pay me money is secondary to that. But if I have a criminal record, how am I going to find a decent paying job? I'm 24 and I only work part-time. Don't you care about what happens to my life from here on out? No, not at all, actually. This is all your own doing. But I was doing it for my brother's sake. You're not fooling anyone, Noble. You didn't do it for him. You were just jealous of me. You have this bizarre admiration for your brother, and you felt like I was stealing him away from you. That's not true. I just wanted him to be together with Amy. If he got married to Amy, then I could move in with them. It would have been like a dream come true, living together with my best friend and my big brother. You wanted to live with your brother and his wife? And what's wrong with that? It would have been awesome. Think about it. 3 of the most attractive people in the world, all under one roof. We could have had a reality TV show made about us. Everyone who watched would have been so super jealous of me. You wanted to be on TV? Don't you see that you're proving my point here? All you wanted was fame, fortune, and a lifetime of being spoiled by your brother. You were never thinking about Wayne or his feelings at any point. That's not true. I love Wayne. I'm his sister. So what if you're his sister? Just having a biological relationship doesn't mean anything. You're nothing but a slacker, a loser. You have done nothing your entire life but rely on your family for support and cause a world of psychological damage for Wayne. Do you think everyone would be okay with your behavior, no matter how horrible, because you're pretty? Do you think that you would get away with doing whatever you wanted? But beautiful people don't have to play by the same rules as everyone else. Rules are for ugly people. Well then, I've got some bad news for you. Your heart is one of the ugliest, monstrous, twisted, psychotic things on the face of the earth. You're beyond saving at this point. The only way you'll ever change is to get a healthy dose of consequences. Sophie, wait. You've got to help me. Amy hates me, my brother hates me, my mom and dad both hate me. I'm all alone in the world now. How many times am I going to have to explain this to you? I don't care. It's all your fault. You did this to yourself. From now on, whenever you want to talk to me, you can talk to my lawyer. It's time for you to wake up, Noble. Good morning. Sit up, stretch a bit, go to the mirror, and take a good long look at the creature that you've become.
Okay, that's a wrap. I just got out of the settlement meeting.
Thanks so much for taking care of that for me.
Hey, it's the least I can do. I didn't want to give them any more of an opportunity to cause trouble for you. I'm sorry for everything you had to deal with. I should have cut them out of my life before things got this bad.
You don't need to feel bad, Wayne. Family is a special sort of bond. It's not easy to cut those ties.
I know, right?
So, did you guys come to an agreement? Are we pressing charges or no? I'm fine with either way.
So, the agreement we reached was that in exchange for dropping the charges, we would get $60,000 in damages. That includes the wedding, dress, and all the other expenses we had to pay that day. Also, I added one condition. Noble would be responsible for paying the entire amount, and our parents were not allowed to put any of their own money toward the settlement. They all agreed. We even signed a legally binding contract.
Wow, look at you taking care of business.
I had to get serious with them. It's the only way they would get the point. By the way, thanks for taking care of Amy. I owe you for that. I knew she wouldn't listen if it were just me. But man, was it great to see her reaction to you laying into her like that. You really put the fear of God in her.
I don't think you'll be having any more problems with her.
After the talking to you gave her, I'd be surprised if she didn't leave town.
I'm actually surprised, Wayne. I doubt most guys would enjoy seeing their wife act so tough and scary as I did with her.
Are you kidding me, Sophie? I married you precisely because of what a strong woman you are.
It turns out Amy had a major crush on Wayne back when they were in high school. But Amy never got the courage to talk to Wayne directly, so she used Noble as a go-between. She sweet-talked Noble with all these promises of having a good relationship with her. It's almost like how you brainwash someone into a cult. But no matter how many times she had Noble ask Wayne out for her, the answer was always no. When I walked into her restaurant and shoved our marriage certificate in her face, I think that finally convinced her that she had lost. She was so humiliated by how I confronted her that she quit her job at the restaurant a short time later. As a result, Noble got fired. Apparently, Noble only got hired there because Amy vouched for her. Once Amy was gone, however, the supervisor realized just how terrible Noble was at just about everything. Since she now had monthly payments to make us, she needed to find new employment quickly, which was made more difficult by her criminal record. The only place willing to hire her was a company that, well, let's just say it's not a very friendly workplace environment. She's now dealing with supervisors and colleagues alike reaming her out on a daily basis. As for me and Wayne, we moved to the complete opposite side of the country, and we are loving our life free of Wayne's toxic family.